welcome back. It's Gordon at Vanderprises, the roofing specialist down here in Riverview. And today I want to talk about attic ventilation, specifically conflicting attic ventilation. But let's start with the basics. This is ventilated soffit, and this is typically how on any newer home air gets into your attic to cool it off, okay? Ventilation into your attic is important. While the sun is baking the shingles on the outside, that heat and the solar energy is getting through to the inside, and air moving through here runs along the bottom of the plywood deck and keeps the roof cool enough so it doesn't cook to death in the hot Florida sun. You may have an older home that has wood soffit. That'll typically have like a 4-inch slit down it, has a screen on top of it. Typically that breaks down with time, squirrels will eat through it. Then you have squirrels living in your attic, chewing up wiring and doing all kinds of fun stuff that squirrels do. But on the top side, you have all kinds of ways for the air to get out. You may have gable vents, a big vent on the side of your house right near the peak. You may have a turbine, you may have a solar fan, you may have an electric fan, you may have an off-ridge vent, you may have some slant back vents, you may have turtle vents. There's all kinds of things. At the very top though, you'll find something called a ridge vent, which is the most common. Ridge vents come in a couple different styles. One is an aluminum stamped out piece of metal that just basically has slits on the side. And the other one is, everybody makes one. This is the GAF product. This is called a Cobra 3 ridge vent. Air gets through the opening that's left in the top of your home, gets into this cavity right here, comes down and out the side and ventilates out through here, but there's a dam here to block the rain from being blown up into it. And there's also little bars in here to keep rodents or squirrels or anything from making their way into your roof. The one we installed for you has a closure on the end. This one's cut open just so that you can see what it looks like inside. Ventilation is important. If your roof is not properly ventilated, it will bake itself, and you'll notice that when the shingles start to cup. If you ever looked at a roof and see the shingles all cupping up on the edges, that roof is cooking to death. The other problem you have is too much ventilation. When you install additional ventilation, like this solar guy comes out to sell you a solar fan, he adds that opening to your roof and doesn't take off any of the other ventilation. That allows air to free flow. As the wind blows in a storm, it'll blow into this ridge vent and get relieved out the attic fan and allow the air to free flow through here and push rain and water into a fan, into any opening that's on the roof where there's too much ventilation. Want more information on attic ventilation? Give us a call, 813-291-ROOF or 813-291-7663, or come see us at the Blue Store on the corner of 301 Riverview Drive. We'll see you soon.